Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to draw shapes. I have 4 shapes. So this is basically a picture. The shapes are on this picture, and I draw the similar shape that I have in this picture. Here are the shapes that I have drawn in AutoCAD. So I draw the shape. I also add the text. So I also add the background to make sure that the shapes that I draw are almost the same in the picture. So the picture, if you want to find it, you can go to the Google search, and here type in shape. You're going to see the first one, geometric shape. Click it. You're going to see the shapes here. We have the Snipping Tool in the Windows system, and click New and draw the area. Draw the area. You have to hold the mouse, draw the area, and to cut it. Now I cut the shapes here. So let's go back to the AutoCAD. Now right-click your mouse, get to the clipboard, paste. Now you can paste the shape and click it and drag it. Make sure that it's large enough. Now I have the shape. So let's start drawing. Draw the same shape in the picture. So let's go to the rectangle tool here. In the Home tab, more Draw panel, click the rectangle. Now I have the green square. Actually, I don't need, because this is the object snap tool. It will automatically snap on this is the corner of the objects. So I want to switch off at the bottom. Object the snap tool. Click it to switch off. And now I can start. Let's zoom in a little bit. Push your mouse wheel up a little bit so that we can see the square, right? See the detail of the square. Now I can start the first point here, and then the second. Actually, this is the opposite corner. Now I got the square. Now I can zoom out a little bit. And then I want to, this is square I just drawn. I want to move it down to put it here. So go to the modify panel, move, select it, and then select the object, right click somewhere else. And then we need to decide. Here it decides the base point. Base point usually is somewhere you want to drag and move it. I want to decide in the center, close the center, and then I drag it and put it here. Now I have the sphere. Then I want to color it. Go back to the Hatch tool, in the Draw panel here. Hatch, click it. Select the hatch style, solid, and the color. The color is here, blue, and click the area you want to put the hatch, and then right click, close. Now we have the sphere. Then we need to add the label. The label here is the black color and the white background. I'm going to use the text tool, is the annotation. Here, the text tool, multi-line text. Click it and draw a square, draw a rectangle. Now I'm going to see the close text editor. First, change the text height. Type in 0.3 and hit enter. And then we need to change the color. Change the color. Color is dependent on the background color. Go back here, background, change to black. And then we need to decide the background. Background, we have the mask here. Click it and make sure that you check this item, use background mask, and select the white color. Click OK. Now let's type in square. And then we need to justify it a little bit. Make sure that it's in the center. Go to the paragraph here. Now it's in the center. Close text editor. Now we have the square. Right, we have the color and we have the label color, label background. Now let's start drawing the second one. Try right triangle. Zoom in a little bit. Make sure that we see the details of the triangle. This time I'm going to use polyline tool here in the draw panel. Click it. Now start the first point, the second point, the third point, and then get back to the first point. Now I'm going to switch on the object snap tool. Make sure you select end point so that it's going to automatically catch the point, the end point. You see the green square? Click it and then right click, hit enter. I have the rectangle. Now let's move it down and go back to the modify panel here. Select move. Select triangle object. Right click and then select the center of the triangle as the base point. Click it, then drag it down. Now put it here. Go back to the hatch tool here. We need to fill it with color. Select solid. Select the black color here and click the triangle. Now we add the black color. Close the hatch. And then I need to add the table. So I can use the copy tool. Go back to modify panel. Select copy. Select the text. Right click. Select the base point. Some point in the text. Click it. Drag it to the bottom of the right triangle. Put it here. Left click. Now right click, hit enter. Let's change the text. Double click, type in right triangle. Now we hit somewhere else. We add the label and the text. Now let's start drawing this one, the third one, parallelogram. Let's push the mouse wheel, put the cursor here, zoom in a little bit. Make sure that you see the big area. See the detail of the parallelogram. And get back to the rectangle tool, draw panel here. Click it. I want to decide the first point and the second point from one corner to the opposite corner. Now it is a rectangle, not a parallelogram. Let's change a little bit. Click click the edge. Now let's drag, let's put on the cursor on this point, on the corner, and then we click it. Now we can drag and change a little bit. Make sure that you switch on the dynamic input. Now we see, we see the number, the length of the edge, So let's type in 3.4, 3.4, and hit enter. Now I changed this corner, right? This corner, and then let's go back to this corner, the opposite corner. Do the same thing. Click it, and then move to left. Type in 3.4. Okay, right now it looks perfect. Now we can zoom out and use the move to move it down. Here, because I already selected the parallel object, now I need to decide the base point, the center, and move it down. Okay, color it with the hedge tool. Go back to the draw panel, click the hedge tool, select solid and the color. This is the pink color, close to it. Select it, fill it with color, close the hatch. Now we have the parallelogram. Let's put a label behind it. Use the copy tool in the modify panel. Select it. Select the label, right click, and click the center and move it at the bottom of the parallelogram. Right click, hit enter, double click it, double click the text, and delete the text. Type in parallelogram. Okay, now we have the parallelogram and the label, the color. Now let's draw the heart. We know that we don't have any tool to draw the heart because this is an irregular shape. Let's zoom in first. Put the cursor here, zoom in, and use the pen tool on the right side of the navigation bar. And move a little bit. Right click, exist, and then zoom in a little bit. Make sure that we see the detailed profile of the heart. Now let's go to the draw panel. Go to the spline fit. Now I can draw a point and use spline fit to draw the detailed profile of the heart. Select it. We start from the first one. Make sure that you select enough point. The distance between two points should be close enough. First one, third one. Keep click on the edge of the heart. Make sure that you have a short distance. Actually, you can see that if you move here too far away, the curve deformed too much, right? Make sure that we stick on the edge of the heart, click it. Then I want to stop it here. Right click, hit enter. And now we see the profile. It's close to the heart, but you can make it better to make sure that you have more point, shorter distance. Right now I need to make the opposite side of the heart. Use the mirror tool. Here, in the modify panel here, click it, select the spline we draw. Right click. Now decide the mirror here. Now I have the right part of the heart. And then hit enter. Then go to the modify panel. Use the join tool to join them together. Select left and right curve. Right click. Now I have joined them together, right? Let's zoom out and move the heart down. Go to the modify panel, move tool. Use move tool. Select the heart, right click, decide base point, move it down. Okay? It looks like a heart, but the edge is not perfect. You can make it better, but I just want to show you how to draw the heart. Go back to the head tool. Select solid, select red color. Fill the heart. Close the hatch. Now we need to add the label. Go back to the copy tool. Select the text. Right click. Put on the cursor on the text. Left click. Then move to the right at the bottom of the heart. Left click and then right click, hit enter. Double click the text tool. Double click, select the text, delete it, and type in heart. Close the text tool. Now we have the heart. Let's zoom in a little bit. We need to add the background. The color is orange. I'm going to use the rectangle tool to draw a rectangle from the top left to the right bottom. And then go to the head tool, fill it with the color. Select solid and orange color here, and then fill it. Then close the hatch. Now zoom in a little bit. Now look at the drawing, look at the shape that I just made. It looks pretty good, but you can make it better. Thank you very much for your watching.